Welcome to TOL Season 8, Week 9, and we got a very interesting game for you. We have the 5th-ranked Austrian Oaks, which I think that's the first time the Oaks have ever been ranked that low since I've been a member of this league, going up against the 14th-ranked, surprisingly good Ass Guardians. And Tim is also on a 2-game losing streak, which I believe is the first time that's ever happened. So, yeah, it's interesting to see where this goes. So they start off with an incomplete pass. Arnold does. Looking around, gets tied up and sacked by the Iron Man himself, Tony Stark. And now it's 3rd and long. Looking around. Looks like the top receiver's open. Goes deep to COMM. Can he solve the riddle of steel? Oh, he cannot. He cannot solve the riddle of steel. And now it's 4th and long. And they are forced to punt. Shea is back to return. He gets whumped by about 8 people. Oh, no. And now it's injury time. Oh, boy. Shea Nurses is down. And Wilson is in. I'm thinking this is Wade Wilson, Deadpool. Right? Because we saw Sam Wilson before, Captain America. He's got hurt. I feel like I've called both of these teams a couple times. And here's the Destroyer. Again, I'm going to make assumptions here and say this is Drax the Destroyer. Drax is going places. Brings it to the 12. And 0-0 game. Delayed handoff to the Destroyer. And Drax goes in for the touchdown. Drax the Destroyer. And man, I don't know about that position, making Drax a running back. Well, it is interesting because Drax in the comic book is different than the movie version. They're both kind of like dumb, and so that part of it they got great, and Batista does a great job. He's so funny. But he's like almost Hulk power level in the comic books, and in the movies he's like one of the mediocre Guardians of the Galaxy. For the period of time where he was in the Guardians of the Galaxy, he was by far the strongest member of that team. In the comic, anyway. I know I'm being a super nerd here. Oh, JJ catch by Total Recall. Joe says that all the time. I don't know what it means. I don't know what a JJ catch is, but I know it's when a guy jumps up and catches it, but I don't know why it's called a JJ catch. So Arnold with the run up the middle to the running man. Touchdown! I love those. I love when they get those tugs and the guy just drags them into the end zone. That's great. One of my block punts earlier this year, the Cole Carrot got the punter, and he dragged him about 15 yards into the end zone for a safety. It was great. But anyway, we got some back and forth action going on here. 7-7. And Wilson, we'll see if Wilson is paid. Oof, if not much. Oh, he's got some hit power, I guess. Broke that tackle. And Bridget now. Time. Going to Mr. Wendell. And that's incomplete. Still trying to figure out what this theme is here. It's like half Dylon and his friends, and then half Marvel superheroes. Oh! Nice catch by Mr. Wendell. Getting it done. 1st and 10. Pass rush is on. Somebody gets popcorn. He's got time. He's got the check down. Nope. He says, screw check downs. I'm going to Wendell again. Oh! Intercepted in the end zone. I always try to look up to catch the name, but I think on touchbacks they don't even give you the name. But some Arnold figure gets an interception here. Valeria. Oh, Valeria with a nice catch up the middle. And 1st and 10. Arnold looking. Deep to Total Recall. Oh, into traffic. 2nd and 10. 29 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Not much open here. Again, Crom Out past the outstretched arms of COMM. 3rd and 10. Oh, it goes up the middle to the running man. That play's worked out well for Tim a couple games this year, but not the time and place I would call it. Running man's great, though. I love that running man's his running back. It's one of those underrated Arnold movies, in my opinion. He was like on such a roll in like the late 80s, early 90s, where like everything he did was just awesome. When I say awesome, too, I don't mean that they're all like great technical movies. Bridget rolls out, decides to take it herself. Nifty little run for a first down. But they were all fun. A couple of them were actually really good movies. Conan is awesome. One of the best action movies. What the hell is Drax doing? This isn't a dance contest, buddy. Run the ball. I'd like to have that little snippet of a play on like a highlight reel or something. That was hilarious. I don't know what he was doing. Dylon! Oh! I know he's still in it. All right, if I got to rank the top 5 receivers in all of TOL, I would say number 1 is Dylon. Number 2 is Dylon. Number 3 is Dylon. Number 4 is Dylon. Number 5 is Dylon. If you know what I'm talking about when I say that, mention it in the comments, and you win the fabulous no prize. But anyway, so Conan's like just like a legitimately really good movie, one of the best action movies ever, and I would say Predator is also one of the best action movies ever. So if you haven't ever seen either one of those, do yourself a favor and go watch them, because they're just both like as good as it gets. And then you got like stuff like Running Man and Total Recall that are really fun. Running Man, Total Recall, Commando. I mean, Commando's particularly bad, but particularly fun. So yeah, do yourself a favor, watch all those movies if you haven't seen them. Valeria, deep to Valeria. Oh, and she's picking up, she's going, she's running. It's gonna be a touchdown, Valeria. And Valeria is one of the few people on this team that does not look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's not Arnold or one of his characters or body parts or something. And she is the badass warrior / love interest who gives herself up for Arnold in Conan. Man, Wilson is just not fast. What? Breaks another tackle, though. Man. Going places and doing things. Boom, sack. Conan the Barbarian, former MVP. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Great soundtrack those movies have. All right, Dylon with some room. Dylon. Nice run. Oh, misdive. See here, misdive. What about this guy? Oh, breaks the tackle. What a play. Dylan Nurses. Woo-wee. Is Dylan going to be a Pro Bowler this year? Haven't done a deep dive on those stats, but playing like a Pro Bowler. And the extra point is good. And the Asgardians, look, the Asgardians not known for their defense. So if they're going to win this game, they're going to have to outscore the opposition here. They're going to have to outscore the Oaks. They're not going to... Well, they did. They've gotten a defensive stop already, I guess. Whoa, that receiver, that running back was laying on the ground, already probably half concussed, and then his quarterback throws the ball right off his damn face mask. Not making things any better. Look at your wide receivers, Arnold. I was about to do an Arnold voice, but since I've had Arnold on this show before, I'm not going to disrespect him by doing that. But COMM! Oh, COMM's open this time. Does not get overthrown. Oof, brought down quickly. You would think COMM would have high hit power, but perhaps not. All right, 1st and 10. Got some checkdowns. Valeria, successful check down there. Boom, popped at the 4. Whoa! Oh, no, Valeria goes down. You hate to see it. Isn't Valeria a tight end? Oh, all right, there you go. All right, so I had this theory. I didn't think tight ends ever got hurt. I couldn't remember a tight end getting hurt. I've seen them get hurt on kick returns, but on play-to-play action, I thought there was like a glitch in the game where tight ends couldn't get hurt. You're all probably yelling at me like, what the hell? My tight end gets hurt every season. But I couldn't remember ever in TOL or in right. Oh, by the way, touchdown, running man. Oh, I wish I remembered some of those quotes from Running Man right now. I'm blanking on some of them. He's got some great one-liners in that movie. I'm blanking. Jeez. Normally I can quote these off the top of my head. I'm talking too much. I'm talking about injured tight ends and missing touchdowns and all that shit. So, see if Wade can break another. Nope, Wade does nothing. So, 33 seconds, but this offense has shown that it can make big plays happen. Up the gut to Devaney is probably not the way to make that happen. And Bridget looking around. She's got time. Going deep to Dr. Strange. Whoa, way out of bounds. All right, still. All right, 21-21. Very interesting half. Definitely a offensive demonstration here. I'm sorry this halftime can't be as entertaining as the halftime that Mike Petrasic put on a couple days ago. But that's great. It turned into a whole musical. It was awesome. So right back to Wilson, who is... Oh, fumbles out of bounds. Lucky break there for the ass men. The ass boys. Scissor me, daddy ass! That should be their slogan. That's what they should say when they have big plays. Oh, Devaney. Speaking of big plays, Devaney gets the sideline. Scissor me, daddy ass, they say as they get back into the huddle. 1st and 10. Up the middle to Devaney. Gets nothing. Gets squat. 2nd and 10. Delayed handoff to Drax. Decides not to dance this time. Oh, but coughs up the ball. But picked up by Dr. Strange. Another big break there for the ass boys. 1st and 10 from the 10. Off tackle run to Devaney. Picks up 6. 2nd and 4 from the 4. Delay to Drax. Boom. Gets stuffed at the 2. Big play here. Devaney finishes it off. C.J. Devaney. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I think that's probably just Devaney. Devaney. Devonay. But anyway, successful point after. 1 touchdown lead for the Asgardians. Peter Quill, Star-Lord himself, with the kickoff. Pumping Iron returning it. I thought Tim had like the boost for the backup somebody's or others. He should have really good returners. I don't know why that guy was so slow. All right, Arnold looking around deep to the running man. Makes a catch across the middle. And yeah, I mean, they've probably got to feel like they've got to score to match this high potent offense here by the Asgardians. Throws it into traffic, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Arnold again drops back. Hero. Oh, interception! Parker, maybe Peter Parker's out. I couldn't quite see it. It comes by so fast. I think it was Peter Parker. So Spider-Man with the pick. Now Bridget looking around. Deep to Mr. Wendell. Into traffic, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Bootleg. Oh, Bridget fakes the funk on a nasty dunk. Gets to the sideline. Picks up a 1st down. 1st and 10. In the gun. Bridget looking. Got pressure this time. Oh, threads the needle to Mr. Wendell. Holy smokes, what a throw. My goodness. The man in her face and everything. Drax gets it again. Oh, gets absolutely stuck by some dude. By some Arnold. Rolls out. Top receiver's wide open if she can just throw it. No, she loves running it herself today. But why not? It's working. Whoo-wee. This offense is really clicking. My goodness gracious. Late handoff to Drax. Picks up 3. 2nd and 7. The reverse to Dylan. Oh, I thought they had him deep. No, Dylan with his second touchdown. Woo! Dylan nurses. Says, watch me, bro. Dylan nurses. Wow, what a run. I really thought they had him dead to rights, deep in the end zone. And folks, don't look now. But all of a sudden, it's the second half. And it's actually almost the end of the third quarter. And yes, Guardians have a 2-touchdown lead. Oh, and it's a fumble. See them driven before you. Hear the lamentation of the women. That's awesome. I'm guessing that's his whole O-line. Is the parts of that quote. Oh, Tim, you're awesome. All right, so picks up a solid 5, but man, shut out that whole quarter. You don't see an Oaks team get shut out for a whole quarter very often, I tell you. If any team can mount a comeback from down 14, no, it's these guys. 1st and 10. Delayed handoff to running man. Gets tripped up, only picks up 3. Looks like he had some room. Drops back, he's got 2 people wide open. Can he get the ball? Chooses to go to COMM. Good choice. Touchdown. That was a long way for them to score. They really needed a big play there, and they got it. Arnold to COMM. Extra point is good, and it's 35-28. Now, I mean, overall, you still got to think the Oaks offense is playing pretty well in general, but this is where they've got to step up. Takes it to the 27 or so. 1st and 10. Called play. Oh, that is not... You're never going to do well on that play when a called play. Loss of 7. Oh, the Devaney off tackle play is probably their worst play. Oh, look at me looking like an idiot. Devaney's going places. Big run. Wow. Okay, give Devaney credit. Got it done. Now, 1st and 10. That time going off tackle does not work quite as well, though. They've got 2 very similar runs there. The reverse. Oh, that reverse has been nasty today, but that defender said, fuck you. Arnold probably is the best fuck you in movie history, by the way. Oh, Devaney! Big game for Devaney. Whew. Bridget must feel comfortable. Fuck you is what the defense says. I think there's like a YouTube clip of him just like saying that in like 20 different movies. It's great. Bridget nurses, got a check down to Drax. Delivers. Drax. Oh, Drax coughs up for the second time today. Oh, that could be costly. Plenty of time for the Oaks, and now you got to wonder how much. Oh, I thought it might be intercepted right back. How much ball control did they give Drax, and should they have given Drax a little bit more? Run up the middle. Timeout. 3rd and 5. Got a check down open. He's going to run it himself. No, he goes deep to total recall. Interesting choice. I guess they have to go for it here under 2 minutes. 4th and 5. It all comes down to this, folks. All comes down to this. He's got somebody open across the middle. Going deep to last action hero. Oh, he is the hero. Oh, what a decision. What a pass. What a catch. The last action hero really delivers with very little speed, but plenty of guts. Total recall. Man, he just loves throwing that deep one to total recall into coverage. Up the middle to the running man. Picks up a couple. 3rd and 4. This is a Tecmo clock, so they don't have a ton of time here. Arnold's going to run it himself. Oh, I thought he might spring it. 30 seconds left. 1st and 10. The down and distance is as important as the... Oh, call play maybe? Arnold throws it deep to total recall. Oh, man, that would have been an amazing play if he'd been able to finish it. Still, good stuff. 2nd and 10. 17 seconds could be the last play of the game, depending on how things go. Last action hero's open again, but he's going deep to COMM. COMM! Oh, what a catch. Wow, Arnold. And now they just need this extra point to tie it up. We'll get some overtime. Blocked! Oh! Wow. Holy smokes, I was just getting ready for overtime. Holy goodness gracious. What a freaking game. Holy smokes. Man, I don't even know how to react to that. 371 passing yards and a loss. Whoo-wee. 215 rushing yards for the Asp Club. Holy smokes, what a game. Evenly matched there. They looked like evenly matched teams. Well, now, I mean, it's crazy to think, but now Tim's only one game ahead of the Asp Guardians in the last column. That's 3 losses. That's more than Tim normally gets in a whole season. Jeez Louise. Wow, so Doa Nurses, congratulations, dude. I mean, you've got to be excited. I mean, that's a win against, I mean, I've busted his chops calling him a Tier 2 player before, but we all know Tim's the best. So that's a win against the best player in the biz. So great game. I like both of these teams. They're both fun to watch. The Arnold theme is always going to be one of my favorites. And that was fun. Great game.